Good morning and happy moon day, right? So today is May 10th, 2021. So for those of you who celebrated Mother's Day yesterday, happy Mother's Day to you again today. I did post a mediumship reading, bringing in some mothers who have passed on, just to give you guys a little bit of comfort. You may want to go watch it out. They were very, very interesting. So today is May 10th, and our daily affirmation for the overall collective is I feel God's presence in my life, which to me, I feel like it is us shining our beautiful light out into the world and reflecting it through our emotional body, because our essence is actually our soul's light, right? All right, so let's go ahead and put that there. So today is May 10th, so we got the fifth month. In the 10th day, it reduces down to a 6. Because 5 plus 10 is 15, and 1 plus 5 reduces down to a 6. Today's, or this year is 2021, and it reduces down to a number 5. So you got the 6 plus 5, which reduces down to what? A master number 11. So that is why we are able to shine our light out into the world, because for one, we are within 24 hours of the full moon in Taurus. The full moon in Taurus is about love and it's about money, right? With that number 11 coming through, what are we mastering? Mastering having a smooth emotional body with our thoughts, right? Thinking positive about ourselves, being emotionally stable, feeling the love, showing the love, emitting our light out into the world, especially for the collective who feel as though they are light workers. And I kind of feel that way myself. I feel that I am a light worker and I'm on that journey, but I feel like it's a little bit higher for me. All right, so we're going to drink on my go-go juice and we're going to get right into the reading. All right, so let me see here. Miss Falula Bell, happy moon day. Yeah. All right, so we're going to start off with the element of water. Let me timestamp that. All right, so let's go ahead and get started. What do you want to talk with the element of water about today? Compassion. Soften your heart with respect to the situation and all the people involved, including yourself. So the angels want you to be compassionate. Look, the light emanating, right, from his hands. I feel like that's a healer energy coming from them hands. But if you notice, look at the light coming through, right? The light looks exactly the same. So I feel like Archangel Azrael is telling the element of water to be more compassionate with yourself, be more compassionate with situations in your life, people involved, just to soften up the heart a little bit, respect yourself, respect the emotions, if anything comes up, and let them go, and feel the love. I feel like that's the most important. Feel the love, because with this angel's hands illuminated, I feel like they're sending you some love. They're sending you some healing energy, water signs. How convenient for that card to have a body of water on it. So let's go ahead and see what is going on with the romance angels for the element of water. Oh. Huh. Yes, this is your soulmate. We got this on Friday. And I did believe it was for the element of water too. So this person, a person around you is definitely a soulmate. And I feel like they're telling you pay attention to the light. Because not only is your angels sending you healing energy, water signs, but I feel like the element of water is also reflecting a light out into the universe and reflecting it perhaps to a person who is a soulmate. And I feel like that soulmate person needs to pay attention to that light, right? Soften up a little bit. Be more compassionate with yourself. Listen, like, don't have such a choppy emotion. Be more compassionate yourself, soften up a little bit, because this person is definitely your soulmate, right? So you and another person, could be another water sign, are soulmates. All right, so I do believe that card come out on Friday for the element of water too. So I feel like Spirit is really trying to get a message across to somebody. All right, so daily numerology for the element of water. All right, so we have a double 8. So we have master number 11. So we're mastering something. What are we mastering? How to be more compassionate with ourselves, how to be more compassionate with other people, how to soften up with certain situations, right? So what do you have here, water signs? A number 88 with that color pink, which represents compassion. So compassion is the highlight of your reading this morning. Now we have a double 8 here. So the double 8 is about opportunities that are going to be presented to you. Doors that are opening, right? Doors that are opening. So I feel like for somebody out there, could be a water sign, doesn't have to be, but you could relate to this reading, is being shown a light. And I feel like it could be clairvoyantly. And I feel like it could be from, again, your soulmate. So that's why I feel like you got the pink and the compassion card. Be more compassionate, soften up, be a little bit more caring about yourself, perhaps another person. Because I really feel like the angels are trying to draw you two together, not exactly push, but draw. And it's some sort of a magnetic way. You got a double 8 there. Understand that this is infinity. You're not, I feel like you're not just any kind of a soulmate. I feel like you are a specific soulmate. There's a higher label that can be added to this relationship. So let's keep going. So what's the moon's energy around the element of water today? What's the moon's energy around the element of water today? By the way, today is Moody Moon Day. So the water extensions is what we're putting in the memberships today. So yeah, the energy is gaining momentum. Things are speeding up. Things are speeding up. It's where it, I feel it's because of the moon's energy. We're only about 24 hours into the full, before we hit the full moon. Could be less, could be more, but I'm putting approximate out there because I don't know exact time the moon will reach its peak. But I do know that tomorrow, between tonight and tomorrow, is when it is supposed to hit the peak. So definitely over the next 24 hours. So you look at the birds here. That's what they're pointing out to me, the birds. So, I feel like, and then the purple mountains. So the purple on the card is about our clairvoyant energy, the things we are seeing. And then the birds represent your angels, your spirit team, your past soul loved ones. And I feel like they've been all working with you, water signs, to help you soften up to the situation a little bit, mostly with yourself, to feel more compassion with yourself so that you have that smoother emotional body, so that you're able to remove that shadows that were blocking your light to begin with, right? So the reason why I feel like this is a specific kind of soulmate is because of that light. Spiritual soulmates have this connection at a soul level. They're able to, feel the other person's energy, see things that maybe the unawakened are not able to see. And I feel like that's why we got that purple card there, because, I feel like they're seeing this light clairvoyantly. All right, so let's go ahead and pull a crystal card for the element of water. A crystal card for the element of water. Crystal for the element of water. An animal crystal card for the element of water. Oh, wow. You have a couple of them that popped out. So we have the ram, fuchsite, new beginning, strength, and balance. Spirit of ram, help me take advantage of the opportunities that come before me while trusting that I will be safe. Thank you. Aho. So take advantage of the opportunities to move into abundance, right? To have this new beginning, to, make the change, to accept this opportunity. You have the strength, water signs, you do. So grab yourself a piece of fuchsite. And then we have the opossum coming through. Cleverness, strategy, and wisdom with the stone of ametrine. Spirit of opossum, combine cleverness and strategy with my wisdom in order to achieve my goals. Thank you. Aho. So grab yourself a piece of ametrine. It'll help you to have some cleverness and have some sort of a plan in place to achieve your abundance, to have this new beginning. And then, peach quartz, the horse. The horses are about freedom, right? So safe travels, freedom, and power. So spirit of horse, protect me as I journey within to find and heal my wounds. My spirit is free. Thank you. Aho. Yeah, so those are your messages, water signs. And for those who are members, today is water extensions, Moody Moon Day water extensions. And don't forget, for membership live tonight, we're doing a membership live stream that's what we do on Mondays. So it's Moody Moon Day membership live stream, Moody Moon Day water extensions. So that's what I'm calling them. All right. So there you go, water signs. Stay tuned if you're a member for extensions. So let's go ahead and move into, everything's falling to the floor. Jeez. Okay. All right. So let's go ahead and pull. Might as well do air because air sit beside water over here. So air, you are next. Air signs. Miss Belilabelle. What a lovely reading. Can't wait for the extendeds. Elaine. Good morning, Miss Elaine. Yeah, I know. I can't wait either. I'm kind of excited, especially with having this 11 energy today. It's like, all right. So we'll shift it since Elaine's here. We'll go ahead and shift it to fire so we can get her messages out so she doesn't have to wait. So we're going to skip over air and just go straight to fire. My sweetheart is a fire sign. And she is a little fiery thing too. She's a little spitfire, that's for sure. All right, so fire signs. All right, so what do you want to talk to fire signs about today? Whoa. Spiritual understanding. I am bringing you esoteric information and symbols and helping you understand spiritual truths. I feel like to find some peace. You could be, sometimes in the strangest places, maybe find the Merkaba. But you have Archangel Azrael around you today and Archangel Jeremiah telling you to take inventory of your life and resolve to change or heal anything that is unbalanced. So I feel like you could be seeing some signs and symbols against pointing out that dove because dove represents peace. It represents, your angels and your spirit team around you. Well, hello there, Mr. Crowley. Are you going to make a grand entrance or what? You don't want to come in front of the screen? You don't want to go in front of the screen and show everybody how big you got, buddy? All right, so back to the cards. My cat kind of distracted me. He's my little buddy. For some reason, he wanted to come up and give the fire sign some love. My Mr. Crowley. Yeah. My buddy. My buddy, huh? All right, so they want you to review things, resolve things, maybe, find some peace within yourself. And I feel like they're showing you there's numbers, there's little synchronicities, there's shapes, colors. You could be seeing birds, you could even be seeing crows, but all of that is the way that the spirit talks to us, unless you can hear them clairvoyantly like I can. All right, so let's go ahead and pull. What do you want, buddy? I love you so much. All right, so Mr. Crowley is sitting behind the computer. All right, so he's sending everybody some love because it's been a while since he's been decided to video bomb. All right, so codependency. Addictions are affecting your romantic life, and I feel like that's what spirit is showing you. You could be, dealing with somebody who's codependent. You could be codependent. You could have some sort of an addiction that you are codependent on, and spirit is telling you review that, right? Take a review of what is out of balance in your life, right? So, and feel the presence of the angels because they are definitely shining their light upon you today. And I feel like that light is giving you the understanding of how to bring peace. So I feel for some of you, what this addiction is a fear of some sort. Maybe you have some regrets. You could have some guilt. There are so many addictions of codependent energy, right? So you just need to review all of the situations in your life and review what needs to be healed because it's being brought to the surface today, especially with the overall 11 energy, so that you can master something. What are you mastering? Healing anything that's unbalanced, right? So pay attention to synchronicities. And what I mean by that is, I'll give you a prime example. So last week I seen 1111. Okay. I seen 1111, and then shortly thereafter I seen 1118, like approximately 6 to 7 minutes later. I seen the clock switch from 1117 to 1118, and when 1118 hit, a siren went off. Like you could hear the clock turn on a siren, or because where I live, they like to sit in the area, catch a lot of speeders because I live on the old 119 here in my city. So what I mean by the signs and symbols is, okay, first of all, 1118 means that you're on the right path. So, but for me, I feel it means not only am I on the right path, it was pertaining to my twin flame journey. And then there's a link. It's called Gematria, Gematria. You put in the numbers and a whole list of stuff comes up. So that's how I figured out about the twin flame. And I was like, well, okay, what does 1118 mean? Well, I pulled up, I did the same thing. I put in 1118 in that Gematria, and it was something about Christ consciousness or something along them lines popped up. Well, I happened to have went to a Goodwill store with a couple of friends, and I picked up a book. It's called Holy Blood, Holy Grail, which I already knew that the Holy Grail was not about a cup, That's what religion put it, like they boxed it in because they don't want us to know the truth. They don't want us to know our divine light, right? Because if we take back our power and we step into our divine light, that shows that the government cannot control us. So that's what I mean about the signs and synchronicities. You never know. So check whenever you get signs, do that gematria and go down through the list because there's usually a list of things and see what it means for you. I'm just using 11, 11, and 11, 18 as a synchronicity. And when the horn blowed, and then I come across the 11, 11, 11, 18 and that holy blood, holy grail, I'm like, wow, I had to pick my chin up. I'm really surprised I don't have rug burn on my chin as many times as it's fall to the floor. And so that's what I feel. I know it was a little bit of a long spiel, but sometimes how things happen to me resonate with other people. Okay. So pay attention to numbers today. Pay attention to birds. Pay attention to the things that people say, the things that happen. It was no accident that I did a reading for my friend that day and we went to the Goodwill. That was no accident. It was no accident that the next day I got them synchronicities and I picked up the book and them numbers were in that book. This sent me down a rabbit hole. And what the rabbit hole entailed was about the Cathars Prophecy. Go down that rabbit hole about it. It is actually very interesting and it kind of made sense why I'm on a twin flame journey and why it also made sense a little bit more about my purpose. So just a brief reiteration of the Cathars Prophecy. The Cathars were beings known as, they only had higher love. They only was able to stand in this presence of their life. They did not eat meat. They were all about love. They were very sexually active. They did not have children. They did not believe in birthing children because when you birth children, they considered the human race the evil, and when you stood in that presence of the soul's light, you stood in the essence of the pure ones. And that's actually what the Cathars are about, the purity. That's why they didn't eat meat. They didn't believe in killing animals because everything and everybody has souls. I know I went off course a little bit, but there's a reason why. And I feel like it's all that spiritual understanding. So go down that rabbit hole, check some things out and see how it resonates with you. All right, so let's go ahead and pull a numerology card. A numerology card for the element of fire. There's little wings and, you get the bells and whistles for a reason. And I always chalked up 11/18 to my mom's birthday because my mom was born on November 18th. So I really never thought nothing about it until I read that book. And I was just like, oh, okay. Because I would see it everywhere. And when I would see it, I would think of my mom because it was her birthday, November 18th. But it's way deeper than that. And I even have a license plate that had 11/18 on it. And again, I took it as my mom's birthday because my dad had purchased me a car probably about 6 years ago now, longer than that. And whenever we come back from lunch, when they had the car ready, the license plate on it was 11/18. And he's like, well, this is a gift from me and your mom. And I'm like, yeah, that's quite obvious. Look at the license plate, So I think it may have started off with that, but in the end, it was way deeper. All right, so we have domestic harmony as your numerology card. It's a blue with a green Merkaba and number 46, which adds up to a 10. So again, I feel like for your own peace, is whatever this trigger is, it's something that you need to pay attention to because spirit is bringing it up for a reason. And it has a lot to do with where you are domesticated at, your domestic harmony. So I feel like you need to speak your truth, right? Take a review of your domestic situation and be able to pay attention to the signs and symbols. Like I said, I feel like a trigger coming up, especially with the addictions. I feel like somebody could be too dependent upon you, right? Somebody could be too dependent upon you, and it's a bit draining, right? It's a bit draining. And that's why I feel like somebody is saying, the angels are saying you need to be at peace, fire signs. So we have throat and the heart chakra. The heart chakra is air, right? The heart chakra represents the element of air. So you may want to go ahead when I move on to the element of air to watch that, because I feel like there could be a message, and a bit of an extended message from you. So Spirit is telling you, fire signs, take inventory of your domestic situation today, right? Take a look at it and see what you need to heal, how you can find peace, what is out of balance. And communicate your truths, right? Communicate from the heart. Look, the Merkaba is green, and there's a Merkaba on that card. Be at peace. Be at peace. And then look, this card's green too. All right, so what is the moon's energy around the element of fire? The moon's energy around the element of fire. The moon's energy around the element of fire. Yeah, step out of your comfort zone. So there's something with your North Node happening today. The North Node is definitely about your spiritual path. There is a new start coming for you. And you and your loved ones are safe with the new moon in Cancer. So this is all about, your domestic harmony, where you live at, the people that you live with, your family. So you need to trust that you and your loved ones are safe, right? But you need your own peace of mind as well. You need to have this new start. And I feel like for some of you, you may be comfortable in, this addiction. This may be something that you're comfortable with. And Spirit is telling you it's time to step out of that. It's time to step out of that comfort zone and pay attention to the signs and symbols on your spiritual journey, because I feel like they're trying to usher you in to a new beginning. Now we have 2 new moons, and we are coming into the new moon in Taurus. Taurus is the house of love and money, right? So let's go ahead and pull a crystal card. A crystal card for the element of fire. A crystal card for the element of fire. We have the Haran, Tiger Iron, independence, patience, and balance. So the Tiger Iron will actually help bring you back into a sense of balance. Spirit of Haran, teach me patience and balance as I learn to stand on my own feet. Thank you, Aho. All right, so those are your messages, fire signs. And I think we have fire signs, I'm going to keep them in my eyeballs because my cards tend to go poof. I think fire is tomorrow, I believe. Tuesdays. Yeah. Tuesdays is fire. So for those of you, oh baby, for those of you who are a member and you're a fire sign, your extension will be tomorrow. All right, so let's go ahead into air now. All right, let me read the messages a little bit. Okay, Elaine. Hello, possums. So we could show this. All right. So let's go ahead and go into air now. I'm reading comments. I apologize. So let me see. What, baby? Huh? You're so handsome. I love you. My little buddy. He is my little buddy. He is so big. My big tomcat. That purr. See that purr, huh? All right. So let's go ahead and see what's going on with air. Mr. Crowley got me all distracted. All right, so what do you want to talk to the element of air about today, angels? What do you want to talk to the element of air about today? The element of air. Element of air. What do you want to talk to the element of air about? Wow. Okay. So brilliant idea. Yes, your idea is divinely guided. Please take action to bring your idea into fruition. So you're being divinely guided to take some sort of action, clear space, get rid of the clutter, clear the energy around you, and use feng shui. So you're being called upon to take action to clear your space. And then we have Archangel Azrael. I am helping you in your time of need, helping your heart to heal. So again, I feel like this is a bit of an extension from that fire element. I feel like Spirit is guiding you to clear out some clutter within your heart space, right? Clear out that clutter within your heart space so that you can, heal it, right? So that you can heal it. Baby, why do you always go wait till I'm live streaming? I love you. Mr. Crowley's like, Mom, pay attention to me. I'm here, right? So again, the light is showing you the way. And I feel like it's time. Spirit is telling you, air signs, it is time. It is time to use feng shui. I use salt baths. I use, I also use incense and stuff to activate things. So I feel like that's what you're doing. You're being divinely guided to clear out that heart space today. Clear out any clutter that could be lingering to help you feel at peace. I knew this was going to be an extension from the fire. All right. So, trust. The situation is calling for you to have faith so that you can learn to trust again, is what I feel. Learn to trust again, and have faith in your heart space. Because, when we get hurt, when things hurt us so deeply, it's like we have a tendency to cage our heart. We have a tendency to, anytime anybody gets near us and we start feeling this feeling to want to shy away, to want to reject it, right? So air signs, you are being called. I'm sorry for the shaky screen. That was Mr. Crowley moving around. So you're being guided today. You're being guided to clear out that clutter, let your heart heal, feel more at peace, and to start trusting more in your emotional body, trusting more in the light of your soul. So let's go ahead and pull a numerology card for the element of air. Numerology card for the element of air. Yep, make the effort. Number 13. This is the yellow is the solar plexus and the orange is the sacral chakras. So I apologize for my big old hand, but I don't know why sometimes they hold messages for review. I know sometimes they need to, like for Freebie Friday, I had a troll and I ended up like getting rid of his messages, or her. I don't know who it was. Don't really care at this point in time. All right. So we have the yellow and the orange chakras here. So the yellow is the solar plexus. It's the masculine energy. The Orange is the sacral chakra. That's the feminine energy. So I feel like Spirit is telling you, you need to bring yourself into the sense of balance, right? You need to make the effort to be more in the flow, to listen to your intuition today, especially with the orange Merkaba coming through. So you need to clear out that heart space so that you can bring yourself into that center, into that personal alignment, right? So that you can shine your light out into the world. So you're being divinely guided. Spirit's telling you to make the effort to clear out your space, clear out the clutter, use feng shui, yoga, meditation, salt baths, calling the angels, tell them to help you to help your heart to heal so that you can open yourself up to trusting. But they're definitely telling you to make the effort today. It is very important to bring yourself into this union, bring yourself into alignment. So very beautiful energy. So let's see what's going on with the moon. What's the moon's energy around the element of air? Yep, the answers you need are coming, right? So if you're asking some sort of question, they're telling you the answers that you need are coming, air signs. Full moon in Gemini. So something is happening in Gemini. I guess I should have did, before I started the live stream, did a little bit of planetary, see what's going on with the planets. But they're telling you the answers you need are coming, right? But until they arrive, or if you're looking for answers, first of all, you need to clean out that clutter, right? You need to let go of the mind boggles, the heart problems. Bring yourself into that alignment within your masculine and feminine energies. Bring them into balance. There's where the answer lies, right? The answer lies. So you're definitely being divinely guided to clear out the clutter in your head, clear out the clutter in your heart, so that you can open yourself up to trusting, to make more of an effort, to see the light, to shine your light is another thing that's coming through. So okay. So the beaver fell on the fire one. So I feel like this is an extension of the fire. So beaver, citrine, cooperation, action, and unity. Unity, the divine feminine and masculine coming into union. The action, you're being divinely guided with citrine. Spirit of beaver, teach me cooperation and relinquishing control so that I do not hinder the help of others. So you need to let go of control, right? And that could be that addiction energy that the element of fire is dealing with. Maybe you, have this addiction. You have to have control of everything in your life, right? And sometimes that's just our head saying, if I lose control, I lose myself. And I feel like Spirit is telling you that's not true. That is not true. Sometimes letting go of control and letting the divine just lead you with their light is sometimes the best thing that you can do. So I feel like that's an extension of the air or fire signs as well. So we have the lizard coming through. Pray night, manifestation, imagination, and dream time. Spirit of lizard, show me in my dreams the fears that are holding me back from manifesting my desires. Thank you. Aho. So pray night and the lizard coming through, asking, say, hey, show me what it is I need to let go of in my heart space, right? What is a fear that I am hanging on to in my heart space that is keeping me from trusting, that when the right time is perhaps to make that move, right? To cooperate, to take the action. Raccoon, Azurite, transformation, protection, and curiosity. Raccoons are very awesome animals. I have one that lives around here. He likes to eat the cat food. Spirit of raccoon, help me remove my masks through acts of generosity as I explore and learn new things. Thank you, Aho. I knew this was going to be an extended of the fire energy. So remove the masks of addiction, right? Of addiction. Remove the mask. Know that you're protected. Be more curious because the mask hides things, right? So that you can walk through this very transforming energy. Because what is today's date overall? 11. You're mastering something. Mastering, clearing out your space, knowing when the right time is to take the action, and trusting the process, trusting your intuition. All right. And then we got Firefly. Speaking of fire energy, right? Accomplishment, inspiration, and hope. Spirit of Firefly, ignite inspiration and hope within me so that I may use these gifts to accomplish my goals. Thank you. Aho. So Spirit of Firefly is giving you that light of inspiration of how to accomplish something. Accomplish what? Learn how to trust. Open up your heart to trust. Bring yourself into that sense of balance, that sense of unity, and learning to trust your intuition and know when the right time is to act, right? And then the turkey, a lot of animals coming through. Turkey, sodalite, abundance, sacrifice, and altruism. Spirit of turkey, help me always remember that by selflessly lifting others up, I am also lifting myself up. So that goes back to the domestic harmony, I feel. But in the element of air, sacrifice is sometimes that power of trusting, just trusting the process, right? All right, air signs. So those are your messages. So Earth, you are final. Let me check out some messages here. Oh, I thought it meant maybe it's cleaning out mobs. It could be cleaning out your mom's, Elaine. It can. It could very well mean that. Just because I don't say it doesn't mean it won't resonate with you. So it very well could be that. So if that's how you took it, then that's what Spirit wants you to know. So yeah, just because I don't say it, that's why I like showing you guys the cards, because sometimes what I like, if there's something that I don't say, does not mean that you won't get your own personal message. So if that's what you felt that you need to do, then that's what you're meant to do. Okay. So I just wanted to throw that out there to you, my little fiery friend. She's like my best friend. I've known her for a very long time, for at least half of my life, and I've been here for a long time. So she's been a part of my life for at least 25 years. Even though there's been a few years here and there where we didn't chat, but that's okay, because sometimes we're meant to go on our different paths for a reason. It doesn't mean that I love her any less. All right. So earth signs. Earth signs. What do you want to talk to the element of earth about today? So they want you to have this sense of peace. Archangel Azrael. Peace comes from remembering that only love is real, earth signs. So yeah, feel at peace. Feel at peace. Remember, only love exactly is the real thing, right? Back to that Cathars. That's the only real thing, is love. Absolutely. All right, so let's go ahead and pull a romance angel for the element of earth. Romance angel for the element of earth. Yep. There is an issue, an issue or a factor that is influencing your spiritual path, right? And I feel like what the issue is that you need to find peace and remember that only love is real. And I feel for some of you, you may not have had that in your upbringing. You may have been stuffed in that religious box. And, you know, when we're stuffed in that religious box and we are shaped, you know, that religion like has a control over how we think, how we feel, right? Whereas the spiritual path is more open. There is no box. You have more of a sense of freedom to what you want to believe, to what you want to feel, right? So I feel like you have Archangel Chamuel is telling you to find peace in your heart space, right? Find peace in your heart space along your spiritual path. That is what will cause you to ascend. Because look at the halo that is around you. It'll help you to ascend. It'll help you to open up that crown to be able to access this light, right? To access this light within you. All right, so let's go ahead and pull the numerology part. The numerology card. All right, so we have master number 44 and the environment. So it's all about the heart chakra today for you, Earth signs. All about the heart chakra. So you need to find peace in your heart. Absolutely. You need to find peace in your heart. You need to have a stable emotional body. And the only way that you're going to have a stable emotional body is to find peace, right? Find peace within yourself. Find peace outside of yourself and understand that only love is real, right? So the heart chakra is known as the air chakra. So you're definitely mastering something today in that heart chakra. Look, she's looking right over at that heart chakra. To me, it looks like she's looking up at that 44. So if you want a new opportunity to present itself today, right? If you want a new opportunity to present itself, a new opportunity where you're going to be more stable on your spiritual path, especially with the heart chakra coming through. That heart chakra is the air chakra, right? That air chakra. So, you know, that air chakra is that it's the, like you have the root chakra is earth, sacral chakra is water, solar plexus is fire, and the heart chakra is air. So I feel like all of them are pretty good. And if you look on here, there's like a piece of right here, like a break in the light right here. I feel like that's that heart chakra right there. So they're telling you to bring your light together within yourself, to ascend, to open up that crown, to be more positive within your environment. You need to find peace in that heart chakra. And the only way to find peace is through forgiveness. Ho'oponopono, it's that Hawaiian healing meditation. Maybe possibly look that up, earth signs, because I feel like it will definitely assist with your ascension, because I feel like you're ascending today. You know, crown chakra 11 is about our thoughts. What we think about, we create, right? When we have peace in our thoughts, we have peace in our heart, we create a positive environment. Find that light, right? Find that light. Be at peace within your thoughts. Be at peace within your heart. That way you can create positive energy. Because, you know, you got that 44, it reduces down to an 8. What you put out there, you get back. All right. So earth signs, what a beautiful message. So let's go ahead and pull a moon card for the element of earth. Moon card for the element of earth. Hello, Lipo. Good morning, honey. All right. So element of earth. The moon energy. Yeah, what do you need to release? Absolutely. What do you need to release that's keeping you frozen? That's what they're telling you. What is icy? What is frozen within you? What is it that you need to let go of? What is icy? What is frozen to help you find peace? What is a factor or what is influencing your heart space today? What is keeping you, earth signs, from shining your light out into the world? What is keeping you from ascending? Well, here, you're looking right at it. It's your heart space. Finding that sense of stability between your head and your heart. Feeling at peace within yourself and being that light, extending that light out into your environment. All right, so let's go ahead and pull your daily crystal card for the element of earth. Crystal card for the element of earth. Wow. We have the moose, self-esteem, wisdom, and balance with rose quartz. Beautiful. Look, the rose quartz is sitting right behind. This is my rose quartz skull, and he's sitting right behind that heart chakra. Spirit of moose, help me be all assured knowing that I have the wisdom to make the right choices for myself today. Thank you. Aho. Right. Beautiful. And we got the caribou, iolite, spiritual journey, endurance, and duality, and going back here to your spiritual path. So carry a piece of iolite today. Spirit of caribou, though I may face arduous times, remind me of my endurance to see this journey to the end. Yep. Elk. So you got a moose, a caribou, and an elk. What is up with... All right, well, all right, you got a swan that's next. I had to look down and make sure it wasn't a deer. Fire agate. Camaraderie, stamina, and another card of balance. Spirit of elk, teach me how to pace myself so that I have the strength and energy to reach my goals. Thank you. Aho. I mean, you got 3 different deer type animals. They all, to me, look the same. But however, they all are different. We got the caribou, the moose, and the elk. I was surprised the deer didn't come through. But we have a swan, aquamarine, feminine energies, transformation, and rhythm. Spirit of swan, teach me to trust the universal flow and accept that change brings positive transformation to my life. Thank you. Aho. So spirit is definitely, I feel like poisoning you to help you feel at peace by telling you, what do you need to let go of? What is icy? What is blocking your light? What is keeping you from ascending? What is an issue or a factor that you are having in your heart space that you are projecting out into your environment? Well, I can tell you what it is. You need to find a sense of balance. You need to have high self-esteem. What it is that you need to release to find peace. Wow, what a beautiful message. So these are awesome messages this morning. So I'm going to switch this around so I can see all your messages. You missed the I in Oracle on the chalkboard. O-R-A, the L. Yeah. Oh, you know what, Lapo? Listen, what did I miss the other day? The P in inspiration? Yeah, that's me. And just because you're old doesn't mean I am. Oh, go ahead, Elaine. I wanted to tell her so bad. Lapo wanted to tell her so bad. Why did you say something, Elaine? You know I'm not perfect. Come on. Yeah, a lot of animals, and I like the fact that a lot of like deer, moose, elk, and caribou. That's three different forms of deer. I mean, you really can't make this stuff up. Like I'm totally blown away. Yeah, and then the swan, a bird. How about water had a possum? I love it. So yeah, you should have said something to me, Lane. Yeah, I didn't even notice it. I don't know what I was thinking, but yeah, I misspelled something the other day too. And Lapo caught it. Um, what did I misspell? Inspiration. I forgot the P. I forgot the P in inspiration. I left it in the toilet. So yeah. All right, guys. Well, I'm gonna jump off of here. I don't know what time it is, but I have to jump off of here so I can get the water extensions out. I have a reading booked today, so I have to get ready for that because I don't know what time it is. Okay, I will say probably about 9 o'clock, maybe 10. And the reading's at 11. So, right. So, yeah, you should have said something, Elaine. I don't care being called out. I'm not perfect. I'm human. You know, I am. And I am a good one for mistakes. I am the master of mistakes in my life. All right. Yeah. Hey, you're not very far behind me there, Miss Elaine, either. You're only a couple, 4 years younger than me, if that. Maybe a couple years. I don't even know. I just know that I'm already over that hump. But we met when we were in our 20s. So, just to let you guys know, we met when we were in our 20s. Alrighty. Falula Bell, are we still on for tomorrow? Okay. All right. Yeah. Oh, my fuzzy bangs all over the place. I got morning bedhead. Just because you got long hair does not mean you don't have bedhead. All right, guys. Thank you for joining my live stream. I know. I'm excited too to work with you, Falula Bow. I had to delete Freebie Friday because, and I don't see, this is my thing. I don't think sometimes. I don't know what I was thinking. When I pulled up your name on my messenger, and I pulled up to show you how to use it, I didn't realize that my phone number was sticking out on that on the live stream until Miss Carolina brought to my attention the next day. She's like, I'm giving you a heads up. She goes, your phone number showed up, and I was like, oh, so I had to delete it. I deleted a whole freebie Friday, but that's okay because again, I am going. Well, we got this freebie Friday, but that'll just give me a more of an incentive to do the hypnotherapy session and post it to the membership. But let's see, I have booked solid today. I have booked solid tomorrow. Probably by the end of the week, I may be putting out that Hypnocro thing for the members. So, yeah, I'm going to finally get my butt up to do that this week. I've been talking about it. Now it's getting up to do it. Thank you, Miss Elaine, and you have a great day as well. I'm only a phone call away if you ever need to talk. Always. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and get off of here. It seems like my viewers are going up since I'm done with the reading. All right, so I will chat to y'all later, and Yeah, I've met some of the men you dated. What are you talking about? What does that mean? What does that mean? Uh, all right. I will talk to y'all later before Elaine starts revealing all my dirty secrets. Ah, ah. Oh my. You all have a good day. Water extensions coming for the memberships. I love you guys.